if there was one asset that could literally 2 to 5x your business in the next 30 days, it would be this. And this is video testimonials. So what's up, guys? It's Matteo from Conquered Leads here, and that's exactly what we're going through today. So first, what are video testimonials? And it's essentially what I say it is. So that is testimonials in video form. So yeah, it's pretty much where a client or someone you worked with or a customer basically vouches for you, tells them their experience. Client tells their experience in video form. And yeah, they tell their experience in video form so that if someone was, a bit skeptical of joining your service or your program or whatever, they're going to look at other people's experience and see if it resonates with them, and you're also vouching for it, right? So why have video testimonials? First of all, no one trusts you. So let me ask you this. If you had, let's say you wanted Facebook ads, right? 2 Facebook ads guys you come across. One guy has video testimonials of his clients saying how good he is and the tangible results and how much money they made and the ROI they got from going with him, versus the guy without case studies or video testimonials. Who are you going to pick, right? So someone is more likely to pick the guy with video testimonials, right? And something else is why video is because anyone can fake written testimonials. You know those testimonials where it's like, oh, 5 stars. He was such a great guy. He made me X amount of money. It's like, it's not that regulated. Anyone can just write up something. Anyone can make up a person, especially when they don't say it. Like, oh, by a trusted client or by a real estate agent, right? So it's like, if you have it in video form, it's less likely to be faked. Obviously, people can still do that, but especially if someone searches them up and, the person who does the testimonial has some sort of personal brand or they have a presence online, so much harder to fake. And people can say, oh, you paid for that. You paid them to say that. But it's like, do you think someone with an online presence would do that? So yeah, that's the reason why to have video testimonials. So in terms of the setup, this is what you want. So let's go. First of all, landscape mode. I see a lot of people do it on mobile, and it's like vertical, and it's very hard to read on laptop or to watch on laptop because it only takes up like a tiny bit of your screen like this. So always landscape mode, because if they're on mobile, they could always flip their screen, right? It just looks more professional, it's easier, and it's more laptop friendly. So a phone selfie is pretty good too, especially if they have an iPhone, good camera, good mic. It doesn't have to be super well edited. In my opinion, the more like raw, organic, less edited, looks more legit. Next is good lighting. You don't want to be in like a basement with no sunlight. You can barely see the person's face, because that's the whole point of the video testimonial, right? Again, good microphone. If it's hard to hear the person, then what's the point of the video testimonial, right? Next is no background noise. So if it's like super windy or sounds like there's a tornado outside, it doesn't really look like a good case study. And as much as you think that affects it, it does a lot, because the standard you hold to your clients and them doing video testimonial for you is a standard that you hold for yourself as a business owner. So when people look at these video testimonials, they don't want any background noise. It has to be super clear, firm, professional. You get the point, right? So in terms of the actual framework, here's the juicy part. So this is what I go with. So please give a background of who you are. So name, company name, service provided. If you're doing B2B. So, if I was doing case study for someone, I'd say, hey, my name is Matteo Banzon from Conquered Leads. We do cold email, B2B lead gen, right? Number 2 is, what tangible results did you get while working together? In what time frame? So you could say something like, we made 10K in 90 days working with Matteo, as an example, right? Ideally, you want this to be tangible money results. Obviously, that's not the case for everyone, and I think any case study is a good case study, but typically you want to say money made and try to stay away from like number of leads, pipeline value, number of conversations, proposals sent, demos. You want money made because that's the main reason why people go to agencies, right? Obviously, very circumstance-based, but you get the point. So question 3, what I usually ask is, what other opportunities did you get? So like, did we sign any good clients for you that you could then make a case study for? Did we, sign a client who referred you more clients? Like that sort of stuff. Like what, not from just our service, but what impact has that had in other parts of your business that made it effectively grow? And yeah, you could say more opportunities, more pipeline value, whatever, more people to close later down the line. But yeah, that's the whole point of this question. Number 4, what I usually ask is, what surprised you the most about our service, right? And usually that they're going to say something like, I didn't realize how qualified the leads were. I didn't realize how fast it would take to get results, like all these sort of things. Literally, what surprised them about the service, right? What limiting beliefs did they have before? And like before going, what were their objections? Were they surprised for any? And the last of this 5-step framework is, if other people are on the fence, what would you tell them? And yeah, most of them, they'd say like, if you're on the fence about going with XYZ company, I'd say just do it because, I got this result, this is guaranteed. They work well. They refund you if it doesn't work, like whatever it is, right? But yeah, pretty much you want your client to pre-handle objections through this question here, because yeah, if people are skeptical, like what could then help them change their mindset to invest in you? Like, because maybe they're fully bought in, they just want to hear someone else's experience. And yeah, if they answer this question really well, it's so much easier to get people down the line. So yeah, this testimonial framework should take no longer than 5 minutes. Realistically, 2 to 3 minutes. I would say something to add here probably is like minimal editing, because you don't want all these effects and all this and that. It's like, what you just want is the person speaking their truth. Maybe add captions, cut out some parts where they stutter or whatever. But yeah, minimal editing. So yeah, that's it. This is how to 2 to 5x your business in 21 days using this video testimonial framework. So that's it for the video. Hope you guys found it valuable. Peace.